Spent a bit of time at the start of the stream talking about Defect, and I think I concluded that a random rare card on Defect is somewhere around A or B tier, right? But that's not necessarily true at the start of the run, and you don't actually get an average card, you get a particular card. And that's where it all gets gnarly. We can talk at great length about how good on average a random card is, but on the end of the day, you don't get a random card, you get a particular card. Or you don't get an average card. 100 gold starts are also much beloved by me. We would have to get past the first elite to cash out, but I actually kind of dig that. We can roll into the first elite fight with 3 combat rewards. That's a little... Oh, we can do 4. 4 is a bit better. Going for an elite here. With an upgrade or a rest beforehand, I think Defect wins that about 95% of the time. And then we should have a collected more than 250 gold going into this shop. Enough to buy a card remove or something valuable. And then we can potentially take the Burning Elite out in the later half of the act. Otherwise, there's also this path, which looks kind of juicy. 2 late elites, both after the mid-act chest. Option, perhaps, to avoid that first elite if we're not feeling capable, go around this way. Take some more regular fights, and then fight the elites later in the act. That's pretty possible, too. And all of that I like with 100 gold. Howdy, fast-ass panda. Defect's also my favorite character. Defect has just so many different ways to make it all work, which I really appreciate. I think I will take the 100 gold. I'm never taking a curse for a choose a rare. The shops are just too far for holding a curse to be worth it. You could reasonably boss swap in this position, and I think that's actually a completely fine choice. Maybe that's the choice. Now let's take the 100 gold. Play more of a standard style Defect and see how it treats us. Starting up this way, we'll choose event or combat after seeing what our first couple rewards are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dare say. Okay, I think this has to be Zap, then Dual Cast. That leaves him at 27. We could kill if we redraw the Dual Cast, so we can defend here. Or we can just triple defend and then guaranteed kill next turn. Man, Defect is really nice in the opening combats with that cracked core. Even with the worst possible draw, pretty much. On turn 1, that cultist fight was no problem. Oh man, and I get a fun choice here. 2 of my, I guess I would call them favorite, unusual front-load cards on Defect. Probably only like 4 cards you could put into that category anyway. Both of these offer a lot of numbers for 1 energy. Melter in particular can help a lot against Hexaghosts, so I'm immediately inclined to take the damage option. Both of them also have pretty good upgrades. And with hopes of killing an elite, I think we would mostly prefer to take Melter, although notably Auto Shields is a card that's very, very good against, honestly, all the elites. It's even a block card that's strong enough to play against Gremlin Knob. Flow HS asks, what is the most difficult character? I think I would truthfully answer that with the Watcher as the most difficult character. She's the most mechanically complex at times. And she's the most punishing with regards to mistakes. Overall, Defect can end up with a lot more complicated turns overall. I don't think it's really possible to fully evaluate all your options when you're playing Defect. You end up with deck situations that are so complicated that you would truly need an algorithm to even just determine mathematically what your best play was. And so it requires this sort of eye for combos and intuitive understanding that could be really tricky to put together. I'm gonna grab this Melter, but I would have enjoyed that Auto Shields a lot, I think. That's how I feel. But maybe we'll be offered another good block, and I'll be able to take it. We're never killing, so I'll defend twice. Rude. Chipping away at my health, I see. Aha. Scrape Claw and Beam Cell. I believe I rated Beam Cell the highest on the tier list, and that is the one that I'm happy to take here. Adding Vulnerable is going to make this Melter slap, quite honestly. It'll be 15 damage, or 21 if we upgrade it. Although probably the Beam Cell will be the first upgrade. That makes it a lot easier to do enough damage to kill an elite as well. Really love Beam Cell in the early game. And even if the dream is to make a Claw build, I gotta say, Beam Cell is the better card to start with. If you're looking to build the ideal Claw deck, get the support for the Claw first, then take the Claw. I mean it. So, did I decide on additional combats or not? I think we'll take quite a bit of damage from a hard pool fight, potentially. Two events could be quite a bit of damage too, though. That's the thing. Triple boop! Thank you so much for the boop, boop, boop. 10 gifted subs. Holy moly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. Alright, I'm going to go 4 combats and see how it ends up for us. But I might regret it. I definitely might regret it. Zap or Strike here? Strike is 9 damage, or Zap will be 3 per turn. It's definitely a world where I kill next turn. I think I'll go for the Strike here. Oh, we didn't quite get that world. So 1 defend gets played. Do we play 2 defends, or do we look to kill next turn by playing dual casted Melter? We would do 26 damage, which doesn't kill right now, but we guaranteed kill next turn with this. Otherwise, we're looking to block next turn, or hoping that the Jawworm buffs next turn. I think I'll just take the guaranteed kill for 2 health. Feels like a good choice. Okay, we would have taken the 2 on this turn anyhow. Or we would have killed, maybe. Oh ho! Oh ho! Another 0-cost attack is Go for the Eyes. We could take the block card if we wanted to. That actually would round out the deck rather nicely, but I think I most like taking a Ball Lightning to further augment the damage output. I did rank Ball Lightning A tier recently on our tier list, and that was because in part it provides so much damage in the early game especially. Not only 7 damage to an enemy of your choice, with additional from Vuln, but that Lightning Orb is going to blap away for 3 per turn, and even more if you end up evoking it. So, I'll take it. Oh man, if I'd known we were going to get a combat out of our first event room, might not have gone this way. Wait a minute, I could have known that, right? We fought Cultists first. Nobody's going to know what I'm talking about. There is correlated RNG in a few small places in Slay the Spire. Things that, because they use the same RNG seed, or because the different RNG seeds initiate... I don't remember the specifics of this. Anyhow, an example of this correlated randomness that is applicable to many runs is your first event room will never be a combat unless your first combat was the cultist. That's an instance of correlated randomness, 2 unrelated things that always appear together because of how the game's code works. Strike you. And that's only a chance asterisk. To clarify, if the first fight is a cultist, the first question mark can be a combat. If the first fight is not a cultist, the first question mark cannot be a combat. The chance for fighting cultist is larger than the chance of a combat in your first event room, so only 2/5 of the time, I think? 2/5 of the time, you'll actually get the combat in the first room. And yes, thank you so much for the blog post there. Forgotten Arbiter explains it in greater detail than I can, and talks about how this was accidentally created by the creators of the game. It's definitely not something that they included on purpose or anything that was an intended gameplay mechanic. Alright, how's this turn gonna go? Looks like my best bet is just kill 2 lice if I can. Strike kills 1. What about Beam Cell followed by Melter? How much is that? 2 plus 11? Ooh, 11, huh? Do we have to trust the Lightning Orbs? I don't know about that. Actually, let me do the math, because there might be rounding happening here. Melter does a base of 10. 10 times 1.5 times 0.75. 11 damage, yes. Okay. So we have 13 damage represented, which is not enough to kill either of these, unfortunately. Melter Strike doesn't do any better. So, a 1 in 4 chance to prevent 6 damage or a guaranteed prevent 5. I think it's just better to play the defend percentage-wise. Don't worry about the finagling of it. Which means I can actually do this. That's the better, quote-unquote, line. AKA the line where nothing ever goes really wrong. Energy Potion is exciting. Consume is here, offering us early focus. That can be quite potent. But I also see that Hologram is here, allowing us to return a card from the discard pile, notably potentially getting back our Beam Cell. I also like the Hologram quite a bit with this Energy Potion, although you could say the same thing about the Consume. When it comes to thrashing the elites of Act 1, I really like a Hologram over a Consume, though. Speaking of the correlated randomness, that's not something that I figured out on my own, rather something that has been collectively deduced by the incredibly intelligent Slay the Spire community and their undying need to master this game that absolutely refuses to be mastered. It's really incredible the collective feats we've been able to accomplish, and I'm looking forward to seeing those demonstrated live at Games Done Quick. Upcoming. I'm going to take this Hologram. Both A tier, by the way. And I'm going to be really happy I don't have a Consume in this fight. Although this would have been a nice time to have auto shields, I will say. I think I can kill 2 of these nerds. On this turn, at least. Then take 6. I could even think about using the colorless potion here. To try to save some health. Who's running a GDQ? I believe that is Speedfrog. They're showcasing a 4-character speedrun of Slay the Spire. Over the last couple of years, the speedrunning community has figured out how to glitch the ever-loving heck out of the game to the point where you can do things like get 8 boss relics and teleport past everything instantly and just skip bosses at random. It's pretty wild. And I hope that a lot of crazy glitches get showcased during the run. This is definitely a case of I would have rather had auto shields in the deck. But I'll prefer the Melter when we get to the elites. So, do I use the potion? That's the question. Do I think I can fight this elite? That's the other question. Might end up resting. No, I can just rest here, right? We always get through this. Alright, I'll trade this for 6, given that I probably... well, hopefully 6. Does Trip actually make a difference? Trip, Ball Lightning... sorry, yeah, or no, wait, hold on. Trip Melter kills 1. Beam Cell Ball Lightning kills another. No, it's not a guaranteed anything. So I'm looking for a draw 1 off the Deep Breath. That could be nothing. I'm not very happy with this draw. Yes, Fluctuation EM. I think Sweeping Beam is worthy as a defect card just for its utility in Act 1 difficult fights. Is there nothing I can do with this Trip that is meaningful? It does let me dual cast, and I would dual cast before I apply the targeting. Although there's definitely a chance to whiff, the likelihood that we hit at least one of these stinkers is very high. And if I hit 2 of them, I can kill them all. Alright. That works in its own sort of way. I suppose that works. Now there's even a chance to full block if I do this, right? 3+, yeah. Get him. Ha! Good work. And we got our potion back. That's how you do it. Oh. S tier card detected. Bias Cognition gives us 4 focus, and then causes us to lose 1 focus per turn. And I am super gonna take it. Even at the start of the game, with only 1 additional orb generating card, this Ball Lightning, and a hologram to help us manipulate it, the Bias Cog puts us in excellent shape. That actually almost makes me want to upgrade Zap, so that I can deploy my Lightning Orbs more quickly by hologramming Zap. Beam Cell is still a reasonable upgrade, too. Yep, and this early on in the run, there's lots and lots and lots of opportunities, notably at every single store, for us to potentially find a way to negate the downside of the Bias Cog. Such as Orange Pellets, but also Clockwork Souvenir or the card Panacea. All available only at stores near you. I could also reasonably see the upgrade on Melter being good for +4. And yeah, that's right, Core Surge, which we might find after Hexaghost, is another way to get Artifact that can keep the thingamajig. I really have no idea what to upgrade here. It's either Zap, Melter, could be Bias Cog, or Beam Cell. I'm going to try the Zap upgrade. Thanks to the focus that we have. And the hologram, because I can get the Zap back and play it a second time for free. We do end up in a fight against the Sentries, and we draw Bias Cog and the upgraded Zap on turn 1, and the upgrade is relevant here, so I'm feeling good about that. Do I Cultist Potion in this fight? I really don't feel like it's going to make a difference. What I'll probably do is Energy Potion at a time that it seems to make sense. But mostly I'm just going to look to deploy raw damage here Lightning Orbs are going to be randomly targeted, but at 7 damage a pop, they'll put out plenty, no matter who they hit. Even if it's that guy. Okay, yes, this is a good turn for the energy potion, I think. Hologram would be targeting Ball Lightning, I presume. Pretty high chance to kill this one. Let's start by seeing where this lightning hits. Could also hologram zap and then just play strike, but that's essentially like playing Ball Lightning, but it does 1 less damage, so that would be a bad choice. Let's not do that. Okay. This brings you to 13. Ooh, 7. It would take 2 hits. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just Energy Potion, play the Melter in the middle to kill that one for next turn. And take my damage here. Cool, and we're done. Not too bad. We get ourselves a Stone Calendar, dealing 52 damage to all enemies at the end of turn 7. Very notably makes it much easier to get past Hexaghost. And I am definitely down for a Frost Orb. Now that we have Bias Cognition, Frost Orbs will be enormous amounts of block once it's in play. Could also take Rip and Tear, does quite a bit of damage. Scaling with strength from the Ritual Potion and vulnerable from the Beam Cell. But Cool-Headed, I think, will serve us just fine. And I'm not too worried about this next elite. I am going to rest. We're a little low on health. I do believe I want to go this way. Take the extra rest site and extra elite. And a slightly later store. But we have to do one more fight first. No matter what that fight is, we should be okay. That's a pretty easy one, too. Okay, taking 2. Don't want to play 3 defends, I don't think. Need to be able to kill... kill them quickly here. Okay, Cool-Headed blocks for 6, defend blocks for 5. I'll only take 1 more. Could also try to kill 1. But even in the best case scenario, then we're taking 9, since we become vulnerable. Just take 1 more. Get him. Chaos, Rebound, and Compile Driver. Interesting. Nick asks, how do I decide when to play Bias Cognition in Elite or boss fights? It really does depend on the particular fight. Most of the time, you just play it right away, because you're going to need the bonus immediately. However, if you're reliant on your orbs for blocking specifically, you might want to wait. If you're just using orbs for damage, for example, you've got a very lightning orb heavy build, then it's always going to be immediately. Play it immediately is the answer. But the more frost orbs you have, the better it becomes to think about waiting. This deck is going to play it immediately in every fight that I can foresee for now. Every single time we draw it, pretty much. Strongly considering Rebound here. I'd like to be able to put cards back on top to recur my Beam Cell or my Ball Lightning or my Zap. I don't have the trust in our second orb type enough for Compile Driver to feel too good to me. Let's grab a Rebound. Rebound is a card I rate very, very highly the more I play with it. Love this Regal Pillow. I was about to rest anyway. That makes it a nice, comfortable snooze for massive health. Good. Good. Very good. Do I Cultist Potion against the Knob? I'm going to go with sure. Sure I do. I'm unlikely to get a better use for it. I don't think we need it for Hexaghost because of the Stone Calendar. I don't think we're going to need it against Lagavulin for a similar reason. And I don't foresee using it in Act 2 either, so I'm going to use it here. So hopefully get a kill next turn. Oh, the joys of a hologram. Hologram, the Ball Lightning allows me to rebound the Ball Lightning. Do I need to play Zap to get a kill? Maybe. I'll have 2 points of strength next turn. I think I'd like the insurance. Blap. Alright, we score ourselves, unfortunately, a Maw Bank right before the store. Oof. That is just going to be 12 gold, probably. Very unlikely that I'll be able to resist buying anything here, but we'll see. Maybe it's a bad store. Man, great cards here. Quite like an algorithm. The deck is short on block, especially short on front-loaded block. Block we can get down immediately. Genetic algorithm will take a few fights to level up to the point where it's actually front-loaded block, but it will eventually be front-loaded block. Yeah, and here's orange pellets, so rip Maw Bank. But on the plus side, orange pellets. So, you know, there's that. I think that means I buy another cool-headed. Everyone calling GG. Well, this run's not over yet. This run is absolutely not over yet. See, according to my own tier list, what's the highest tier card in the shop? I think it's Rebound, right? Rebound or Cool-Headed. I think those are both in B. I think that's what I want. To go with the focus that we just got, we now want more Frost Orb generation. We want to get this Bias Cognition upgraded. We want to go to town. I think you could be reasonably justified in saying see a self-repair, take a self-repair. The one thing I note is that we do have Regal Pillow, which is a slight disincentive for a self-repair. I wouldn't be unhappy with a Fusion Hammer going into the next act, actually. Maybe I get Hologram upgraded. Hologram and Bias Cog, just in case. And we definitely want to remove strikes now. Time to purge starter cards. I don't think I need any potions. Second power is something that is theoretically nice with the pellets, but honestly, the debuff we're looking to purge is caused by the one power. There's really no need for any other powers at the moment. Because we're always guaranteed to draw the power on the turn we need to purge debuffs, because the turn we play the power is the turn we need to play purge debuffs. You know? 5 heckin' focus, man. Card is so strong. So do something like Zap, Hologram the Zap, Rebound the Zap? Is that where we're at? I'm not sure. Or instead of Rebounding Zap, do I just play Ball Lightning? That seems better, actually. Feeling less good about this Zap upgrade. Did I make a colorless tier list? I did not make a tier list for the colorless cards. I guess I should go back and redo that in tier list form. But I did make YouTube videos talking about the colorless cards and my thoughts on each and every one of them. That's one of the first things I did for the YouTube channel. Well, this turn's gonna hurt. Well, that's why I have more health than I need anyway, though. Thank you, Regal Pillow. Okay. As soon as the bias cognition gets in play, everything's gonna be fine. Until that moment, though. Hopefully gonna draw that again. Might not, though. Power, skill, attack. Okay, with these 2 Frost Orbs, I cannot be harmed. So there's no rush here. Let's just end turn so I don't accidentally end the fight too early. And try to draw our algorithm. Might actually whiff it. No! Stone calendar. Oh well. Second ball lightning is incredibly good for a lot of reasons. One, we just picked up a Vajra. It gives us 1 strength and means our direct attack cards get a little bit better. 2, we have, as aforementioned, a buttload of focus. So more orb cards are great. To that end, love another ball lightning here. Might even go for 3 if we see an upgraded one in Act 2. But I'll definitely go for a second one here. And I am going to upgrade our hologram. Not taking that claw, unfortunately. Not nearly as good, I don't think, as a ball lightning. So we played a skill, we played a power, now we have to play an attack. Blap blap. Poor Hexaghost won't know what hit him. And hollows out. Maybe wanted a Frost Orb for next turn, but we'll be okay. 3 Lightning Orbs dealing this much damage every turn is an awful lot of power. I know we're getting attack next turn, so I want to rebound the defend. Draw two defends for this 6x2. I note that Hexaghost's health is dropping pretty dang rapidly here. Even reboundable lighting. Oof, that draw though. Stone Calendar doesn't even get to contribute. That's how much damage this deck does with a bias cognition in it. Wow. Crushed it. Holy moly. And the wonderful hits keep coming. Electrodynamics here would give us enormous area effect damage. According to our own tier list, I believe these were A, B, and C. I think that's about the order I'd rank them in here, too. Multicast won't be good unless we can get more energy per turn. Whereas the All for One is returning Zap with Electrodynamics and a bunch of focus. It's also getting back our Beam Cell, could potentially get back Dual Cast as well, and can combo with a whole bunch of other stuff. Whereas Electro is just going to give us instant free, powerful orbs to help us destroy everything in Act 2. I think this is a very easy Electrodynamics for me personally. But the All for One definitely could end up being really good. Noted. There's even a world where the multicast ends up good, but I think you'd want the Electro first. And oh my, do we get some sweet options here. Oh man. So, Nuclear Battery, 1 Plasma at the start of each combat. It's 1 energy per turn until evoked. And then it's 2 energy immediately. That could give us a pretty powerful turn 1, potentially. Although I don't feel like this deck draws enough cards to make use of that evoked orb. At least not yet. Nuclear Battery can be a really good pick for your Defect runs when you need instant energy. If we just need more energy, honestly, the Ectoplasm's not that bad here. We've already seen and used our Maw Bank. We've already gotten rid of one of our starter cards. We can afford another removal. And we already have orange pellets, so we don't need to save money for shop relics because we got the one that we wanted. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, the Pandora's box should be 7 transforms, 7 random cards, and I think that's, generally speaking, very good, particularly on Defect. Pandora's is almost always an easy pick for me, and I think it leads to some really fun runs. So, yeah. What's in the box? Oh. That's what's in the box. Oh my. This deck really wants a turbo now. We got a lot of cool stuff, but it's very expensive stuff. I do appreciate this boot sequence, though, big time. No common cards. 6 uncommons and 1 rare. Pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Man, every single one of that was either an orb card or a power that interacts with orbs. Or echo form. Holy crap. This deck really needs energy, though. Desperately. I think we should avoid elites for now. Maybe even do a 0 elite Act 2, actually, with this deck. Something that I don't often do, but this is the time to do it. That said, I do have an electrodynamics, so I could maybe just do it. I really feel the need for more energy, though. Let's see how our opening couple combats go. I think we're going to find ourselves in tough shape pretty quickly. Chosen one. At least I can purge this debuff, so we don't have to worry about that. So do I go for the Doom and Gloom, or do I play the slow game here? Because I can purge the debuff. Slow game would be playing Fusion and Loop, or Fusion and Cool-Headed. This would be Cool-Headed first. I'm just trying to set up as much as I can. Or I go Doom and Gloom Loop if I want to just kill this thing quickly. Then I might not be able to block. Or something. I don't think we can kill in 3 turns, can I? Depends on what I draw next turn. There's draws where I could kill in 2 turns. I'm going to take the slow route. Ooh. It changes things. Maybe. No, it doesn't. We're notably not doing that. Okay, any powers? Yeah, I can hologram the loop to get rid of the curse. But that does require putting 2 dazed into the draw pile. Or I could put no dazed into the draw pile by just playing a bunch of attack cards. Let's do that. Maybe rebound the hologram? Yeah, that feels good. Although that does put 1 daze, but it guarantees 15 block next turn. Perfect. Power. Skill. Attack. Debuff successfully removed. So I can hologram the boot sequence, block for 15, play Electro, block for a little bit more. Take relatively little. Next turn could hurt, depending on the draws. But we finally got the debuffs gone. Could also try my luck with Chaos, but the line where I spend all the energy. Okay, and this worked out perfectly. We get Algo down, we dual cast, we win. I'll take that. I will take that. Oh man, do I take a white noise? Random powers sometimes for free? It's also a power and a skill in the same card for orange pellets. I'm a sucker. I'll do it. I'll do it. Murakogorek asks if I ever finished a run without picking up relics. I have a tutorial video on exactly how to do that, I think. Who needs relics? I believe is the command I made for that one. Yes, doing a non-ascension heart victory without picking up any relics using the Watcher. And discussing the strategies you can use in your own runs to do that yourself. That was a fun one to do. Have I ever done an Ascension 20 run with no relics? No. It's possible, but it takes a lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. Trickiest part about a 1 relic run is that you have 3 base energy the whole time, so your deck of cards has to contain energy generating cards in order for it to be sufficiently efficient to actually work. Alright, heck it. Let's take some events here. Yes, card removal feels good? Question mark? Question mark indeed. There's definitely dead weight in this deck. Cards I'm never going to be able to upgrade. Is dual cast one of them? Question mark? No, dual cast is a pretty good upgrade at this moment. I should probably take out Chaos. I don't think I can trust it. Fusion might want to go too. Let's lose Chaos. I like Chaos Plus, but I'm never going to be able to upgrade this Chaos to a Chaos Plus. It's unreliable. Boss swapping into a relic can also be a good way to get the 1 relic achievement. And there's a whole bunch of different ones that'll work really well. Cursed Key, as you note, because you're not going to open chests if you're not picking up relics. But also the Pandora's Box, the Runic Pyramid, the Snekko Eye. Even a good Astrolabe roll can be a really incredible start. Stone Monster, thanks for 50 bits. Hope you do better this time, friend. He shouts at you. I was wondering if we'd see this event. That's okay, we have Regal Pillow. I think I am going to do no elites. Go upgrade. Yeah. Hard remove here. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Just get stuff upgraded. And try to get our hands on energy. In whatever form it might take. This is definitely a deck that wouldn't mind a Snekko Eye. Ow. I don't want too many events, though. So I think I should take a couple of combats here. Otherwise, the algorithm won't level up. We need to be able to get card rewards and stuff, too. So let's start by fighting birds. Hehehe. Stinky birds. Oh, good, and I drew the genetic. Lucky me. Chill. Perfect. Zero cost Frost Orbs. Oh, I really appreciate that. Just anything zero cost at the moment, with the deck having very little energy to spend, and very much need for output. Chill is perfect. Card that functions well without an upgrade, too. Really like that. Sunder could have been acceptable, also. Uh-oh. Sweet. Let's rebound cool-headed. This should actually work out pretty well for us. Can I use the... I think I can use the regen potion here, too. With this opening hand. Power, attack, skill. okay with having drawn Echo Form. Melter value. I think I want to keep the double frost. Yeah. Melter, hollow melter. I want to make sure the fight lasts long enough that I get the remaining little bits of regen here. And that I can play the algorithm without interruption. That's a full block. Sure. And one more turn. Any of these could be okay upgraded. I think without an upgrade, they're not that good. Simply acceptable. And I don't feel like this deck is in a position to fight an elite. With no potions, especially. There's definitely some big disaster draws we could have. You know, bottom deck Electro, draw Echo Form at the wrong time. Against any of the elites. So I really don't feel the need to try my luck here. A lot of Defect runs can die here in Act 2 if you're not able to front load enough, not able to play your cards quickly enough to kill 2 slavers really fast or to get your powers down immediately. You can have a really rough time. I think that means I actually upgrade here. And I think my first upgrade is going to be White Noise. Make this card cost less. Could make Fusion cost less, but I still have to play it in the first place. Make White Noise cost less. Did I miss playing Genetic Algorithm there? Oops, if so. I definitely meant to play it. Probably I was looking at chat. Ooh, choose 1 of 20 or heal 15. I am dying for an energy generator. Any energy generating card. Any energy generating card at all. And Aggregate is the one we said is the best, and I think that definitely applies here, giving us energy for every card in the draw pile. That now gives us incentive to put in more card draw. It's great with the hologram, great with the rebound, great with the upgrades we're going to get. I like it. Give me that. Feel very good now. And now I feel less interested in Fusion, too. I have no strikes to defend, so we can get another card remove. And I just said I'm less interested in Fusion, so Fusion, you're out. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Singing Bowl allows us to skip cards to gain max HP. That's a great way to gear up for the late game. We'll pick that up. I think there's plenty of time left. Ooh, Hyper Beam is here. Hyper Beam is interesting. Skim is also relatively good. Some of these potions are acceptable too. If I want to fight this elite, I can take a potion. Otherwise, I'm probably going this way. Would I consider Apotheosis here if I could afford it? Definitely. Definitely. All of the cards here are really good to upgrade. As a general rule, if you have a Pandora's box, any kind of upgrade all effect is very, very good because you're not upgrading, you're not wasting any of the upgrades on strikes and defense. And usually because a Pandora's box stack is way behind on upgrades. Who's our boss? Bronze Automaton? We're going to destroy Bronze Automaton. I think we should just go to Act 3. I ever remove dual cast? Really struggling to figure out what I'm going to upgrade. Like the Doom and Gloom. I like both Ball Lightnings. I like both Cool Headeds. I like the Chill. Melter's fine. Beam Cell can play. Really want to upgrade that dual cast, don't I? Maybe I don't remove anything then. Maybe I just buy Skim. It is the highest rated card. Well, it or the hologram. And I think that does apply here. Both manipulation cards really tying the core bits of the deck together. I'll take the Skim. After some deliberation. Not taking a potion, not fighting any elites. No elites this act. Not one. Bonfire Spirits allow us to toss a card away. If we give them a rare card, they'll give us max HP. If we give them an uncommon card, they'll heal us to full. Otherwise, well, something, something. You know, I actually think I could reasonably give up the Doom and Gloom. With Ball Lightning and Electrodynamics, we have our AoE sorted. And I think I can generate enough Lightning Orbs to wear down single targets. It's just an expensive card. I could also give up Storm, although honestly, you guys are going to love what Storm does in this deck. Let's lose the Doom and Gloom. Don't distrust this Storm. I'm warning you. Alright, your next aggregate. Alright. Okay, first card played gets doubled. That's going to be Hologram. Boot Sequence and Hologram? Or is it double Cool-Headed? I think it's double Cool-Headed. Draw 4 here. There's Melter. And Storm. Melter, Hollow, Melter. Maybe Melter, Hollow, Boot Sequence. I'll take like 2. We should clear out next turn pretty easily. Go with that. Oh god. Right. And then double the algorithm here. Finally getting it scaled up a bit more. If you play algorithm twice with Echo Form, that means it permanently increases the block twice. It's pretty good there for us. And I'm very happy to start grabbing hit points at almost every cardboard we see. Not that I'll be seeing that many. Or card draw. So I can't activate the orange pellets this turn. Possibly next turn either. I think I still play them both, the Biased and the Electro. We'll start losing focus, but hopefully I can stop it by activating the pellets again relatively quickly. And if not, I think we'll be okay anyway. That way we'll kill the minions very quickly by having Empowered Lightning. Yeah, we just draw good stuff on this turn. Wonderful. Oh, still actually don't activate the pellets, though. In fact, the way we've drawn, we're... Oh, no, we get power next turn. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's all fine. Casual full block also. And remembering that Echo Form is in play, first card we play will be played 2 times. Let's make it the Ball Lightning. Actually, Chill is not going to generate any frost. That's okay, yeah. Get the Ball Lightning. So attack. Power. Skill. And we're no longer losing focus, although we have lost a little bit. I think that's fine. I'll play the Hello World too. Cool-headed twice. Play this once. Do that once. It's only net +1 energy for aggregate. It's kind of sad. Still good though. Gonna be able to kill you next turn? Probably. And even if not, I have more health than this does damage. $72. Seems fine. GG. The blappening has ensued. Oh my. Got some really good options here. Rainbow is a lot of orbs. And I think I like that quite a bit for filling up the orb slots. Buffer lets us prevent instances of damage. Or Seek, one of our S-tier cards, allowing us to find any card in the draw pile, putting it into our hands. Now, as this deck is pretty small and efficient, the Seek is a little bit reduced in value, but still very good for getting aggregate at the right moment, or for getting our Echo Form in play, or Bias Cog in play at a key time. And it's a very good upgrade besides. Plus, we have pretty good ways to block with this algorithm and the Cool-Headed and whatnot. Notably, the Seek is going to increase the chance that we can play our algorithm twice, something we've been failing to do. I'll take it. Oh, we do get offered a Snekko Eye, but it's a Snekko Eye with orange pellets. So, what the heck do I do? I don't think I want that. So, the choices are 2 additional cards, but start each combat confused. Extra relic from elites, or gain a potion, 50 gold, 5 max health, card, and a card upgrade. I have to fight the Burning Elite in Act 3, so I may not get to choose how many elites I can fight. We might even be limited to only 1. It's interesting, Guy Made of Bees. The more I have played... So, when I first started playing Slay the Spire, I don't think I liked the Snekko Eye a whole lot, because I didn't quite yet understand how to abuse it in ways that were favorable to me. Then as I played more and more, I started to understand how it was so heckin' strong and how it can bail out with just pure luck. Sometimes the inconsistency is a good thing, and it can bail you out with really, really lucky hands, or, you know, just with big expensive cards. I started to take it more and more, and now, about 5,000 hours in, I find myself starting to take it less and less, because I am finding that I can win consistently without the variability of the Snekko Eye. It does have that added, well, maybe not added, but it does have a kind of randomness to it, a kind of inconsistency, which can be favorable, but can also be unfavorable. I'm actually considering this tiny house, truly. More max health is pretty good for this deck. Mostly I wanted more energy, but I didn't get more energy. actually really like that random upgrade in particular. Heck it. I'm going to take this tiny house. On purpose. Show off an instance where it can be good. We get to benefit from everything here. We get the potion. Don't discount the 50 gold. That could be useful at our next shop. 5 max health helps our singing bowl scaling. The card reward can be even more health with the singing bowl. So it could be 7 max health. And the random upgrade could be quite nice. So I'm taking it. We get Echo Form upgraded. That's not that helpful, unfortunately. That just means that Echo Form doesn't exhaust if I don't play it. Of all the cards we could have hit, that's probably the one I wanted the least, but I do love either Recycle or Go for the Eyes Plus here. Recycle can be a major energy generator and can thin out the deck. Go for the Eyes is just a nice zero-cost attack that can apply Weaken, and we already have Artifact removal with the Beam Cell. I'm taking the Go for the Eyes. Weaken's good stuff. It's also another attack for orange pellets, and I've been noting in our previous couple of combats that sometimes I cannot play an attack for the pellets. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. This capacity potion is no slouch either. That's going to help a lot when it comes to the late game, so we'll hopefully carry this to heart. I actually really liked that tiny house. Overall, I think we got quite well rewarded, but oh man, I should have taken Black Star. Wow. 5 elites on the Burning Elite route. Wow. That is impressive. I still might go that way. Not a lot of fires, although it could opt into an extra upgrade there. Is there any other path that gets more upgrades? Not really. There's just not very many upgrades this act. So let's collect some relics, I suppose. How high do I think I can keep my health? Throw out a bunch of combats. Not sure. Do I go to the shop? Also not sure. I think I don't. I think I'm going to take some events. All right. Very good. Okay, that won't kill the spiker, so we can still play our stiff. I'll happily take that as our first combat. Another potion of capacity. Ooh, another cool-headed plus. More card draw. Feels very good. And more frost generation feels very good. A free upgrade. I'm sold. Don't think we need a sweeping beam. I think we want one more energy generating card. Not sure what that's going to look like. Unfortunately, this turn is going to look like sadness. Okay, not too bad. Thank you, Storm. Oh! And that's the missing piece of the puzzle. I was just thinking, I wish I had taken that self-repair that we saw earlier. Hologram Plus also very, very, very takeable here. But self-repair with Echo Form can be doubled. It's also a power for Storm, a power for Orange Pellets, another card in the deck for Aggregate to generate energy from. Lets me take a Heat Sinks pretty easily. And I'm not worried about Awakened One currently. No, I'm not. Go for the Eyes will help a lot against Awaken One, in particular. I don't think I can do these two. Not without knowing my draw order, not without Seek being upgraded. The double Orb Walkers fight. It's a nasty one. You fight two big spooky fellows in order to gain a random rare relic, which can be mighty powerful. However, it's one of the most dangerous fights in the game, a very deadly onslaught of front-loaded attack damage and burns being put into your draw pile on any Ascension level. The burns go into your draw pile on any Ascension level. It's really scary. One relic in the entirety of Act 2? Yeah, we deliberately avoided all of the elites based on what we got out of the Pandora's box. I'm going to deliberately avoid these two as well. I just don't have enough energy to play my powers quickly enough. Although this would have been an okay turn one. Well, I'm just going to play Echo Form, actually. Aha! Let's rebound, but go for the eyes. Make sure I can get weakened down next turn. Oof. Ow. I don't think I can ever kill. Second Echo Form. That feels like a bit of a trap. Well, the second Echo Form is often better than the first, because you can use the second Echo Form to start duplicating more cards instantly. But that's only if you can play other cards, and with 3 cost, we can't. Deck does not generate enough energy, so I don't think I take the second Echo Form. I think I take the hit points. And I guess I'll go one more event? No, let's go to a combat. Go to a combat here. Try to get our health back up to full with a self-repair. Surely that will happen, right? Alter, beam cell, hollow beam cell, not quite enough. Hologram, no, I can't hologram boot sequence, we played it. Mildly awkward. Particularly knowing that I'm 1 damage short of killing the baseball here. The Exploder's going to explode next turn as well, which is a bit of a problem. Could cool-headed to look at 2 more cards. Guess that's what I'm going to do? Okay, that looks like it paid off. Yeah, I'm going to say that paid off. And we'll pay off bigger next turn, too. Let's just hit you then. Alright, that went really well. And then it didn't. Rude. Oh well, we don't actually take that much damage. Could seek for Electro, but I don't want to end this fight right now. I want to get the self-repair down. I suppose I should seek for Melter then. Okay, that's lucky that I didn't draw the self-repair. If I Hollow Melter, then we're good, right? Yes, then we're good. Okay. Did this twice. Get out of this fight. This feels like a max health take. Don't think I want any more unupgraded cards. And it's going to be time for our first elite of, well, many. Spookily. Good luck to us. First up, Reptomancer. But I can play Electrodynamics on turn 1, or I can play Echo Form on turn 1. I should probably choose Electro. Rip Languin. Forgot to get the red key, that's a bummer. Hopefully we won't forget any keys on this one. I could also seek for Aggregate. I guess I can look at what Cool-Headed draws first. Yeah, I'm going to want Aggregate. That's what I've learned. Good. Leave this in the discard pile so that I can get it with Hologram, maybe? I think that's worth 2 health. Okay, here's Electro. Gotta be Cool-Headed Electro, right? Cool-Headed maybe gets Hologram? Hologram would get Aggregate, though. Ooh. It's gotta be Electro, though. Getting rid of all of the daggers is simply too strong. Play this one time. And lots of energy. This gets played one time. Get me out of here. GG. Pick up Bronze Scales, which will assuredly help our damage quest against Heart. Could take Chaos back now in upgraded form if we felt like 2 random orbs for the price of 1 was a good deal, and I'm genuinely considering it. Honestly, just generating Plasma Orbs sometimes would be an energy positive. What about Second Storm, though? Oh, man. No, this deck wants a Second Storm. Yes. Yes, it does. Just trust me. Sweet. Oh, sweet. Storm. Biased. Go for the eyes. Electro boot sequence. 145 me. Thank you. Next turn, self-repair twice, and we're good to go. Easy Nemesis fight overall, but we got lucky with the attack pattern. Nemesis could easily hurt us quite a lot. Upgraded Charge Battery could help quite a bit. It's a block card that helps with our energy game. We definitely need some more front-loaded block, particularly if we're going to tackle the Awakened one. We'd prefer Force Field, but Charge Battery Plus will do, I think. I wish I could take Pocket Watch here, but I have to take the blue key. Dang. Pocket Watch would have been so very good. Pen Nib's not going to do a whole lot, but it'll try. Try its best. Oh, yes, good. Finally, a really good turn one. Courtesy of upgraded Seek here. And that's what I'm hoping to do for most of the rest of the game. Something like that. Okay. And I get 3 orbs per power, don't forget. So I'm just going to duplicate White Noise. Commence the blappening. What can I do here? I can full block, actually, with Go for the Eyes. We just kill, though, right? Easy. Did I remember to play Algorithm in that fight? I'm not sure I did. Peace Pipe, not that good. Allows me to remove cards at rest sites, but we're mostly looking to upgrade cards at rest sites. So far, 3 elites down, we're still at full health, and I feel like we're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's good. That's encouraging. Still haven't seen our second energy-generating card, though. Looks like I might have to skip out on Echo Form, go Boot Sequence, Charge Battery, Electro for these 3 gentlemen. That's what I'll do. Some damage on the board. Perfect. Actually, Aggregate Hologram is the way to get Echo Former in play this turn? Sure. good. Double this. Oh, shoot. Well, I've made a terrible mistake. Ooh. All that effort for nothing. There's actually no difference in this fight whether you counter early or late in the Acnelio. It's the distinction of being the only card in Slay the Spire that, or the only encounter, excuse me, in Slay the Spire that is in both the hard and the easy pool of its respective act. Not taking that recycle unupgraded. This might be my last elite. I'll play you, but begrudgingly. Good. Power. Attack. Skill. Alright, well that went well. It was a terrible mistake. I failed to play my algorithm in a fight. Most disastrously. But I'll remember this time. Probably. Here goes. Success. Highest algorithm I've ever had on an ironclad run that took Prismatic Shard and found genetic algorithm with, I think it was 1 or 2 copies of Exhume. We were able to get the algorithms back from the exhaust pile, play them again, further stacking them, and we ended up with, I think, 2 algorithms that were each over 200 block. Pretty entertaining. Okay, top won't do a whole lot for us, but could? What about a double energy? Actually, top is good with aggregate. Double energy actually might just work for what we need here. With an upgrade on it. I'd have to upgrade it. That's a good reason to go this way. This is not the best energy generating card by any means, but I really like it here because it can help us get our powers in play more quickly. Once we've got all the important stuff down, we're going to be invulnerable to basically everybody. Let's recall first. That way I can upgrade a card I get here. Also avoids any misclick shenanigans. Actually really underestimated the top. Top is much better than I thought at first. For this deck, in particular. It's a bit risky. Good. That's why we have to upgrade it. Okay, I'll take 2. Further changing this enemy's attack intent is often unwise. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Another upgraded white noise is definitely something I'm interested in. More zero-cost powers for the deck. Yes. Do I take an Essence of Darkness? Filling all of our orb slots with dark orbs could give us an advantage, maybe in the Spear and Shield fight. Mostly feels unnecessary. Alright, let's get that upgrade on double energy here. And let's see how the deck performs against Donu and Deka. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good. Especially with Aggregate on turn 1. Behold the power of the Unceasing Top. As it draws me... double energy into Ascender's Bane. Oh, into Skim. Oh, dude! Look at that Unceasing Top value. That double energy value. We are in crazy good territory right now. That means we get Echo Form down. And that's just the beginning. The top don't stop until you pop? Something? Something like that. Just gonna keep going. Okay, that feels like an acceptable stopping place for turn 1. That way I still have something to double. But for the most part, we're there. We've scaled as high as we needed to. Genuinely. Can always go higher, though. My algorithm! No. I guess I should have just played it on that Unceasing Top turn. Oh well, I didn't think we were going to be that strong. It was, what, a 3 or 4 turn kill? Chi-chi. Alright, we do fight Awakened One. Here we have to be a little bit more discerning. Can't play every power. But we should play some powers. Unceasing Top, hear my plea. Don't make the Awakened One too angry with me. Thank you. I think the big thing that we need to do in order to beat the Awakened One is duplicate Bias Cognition. That's the big one. So let's draw all the things that aren't Bias Cognition. Or just kill on turn 1. We're not going to be that strong, unfortunately. I wish. Oh, well that helps. Yeah, I'll play that. This? Oh, actually, this is a good idea. I'm going to want that for the first multi-hit. Actually, not go for the eyes. We are stopping here. Maybe should have doubled the loop there. Here's why I talked about Go for the Eyes being very important against Awaken one. 18x4 down to 13x4. So that Go for the Eyes blocks for 20, more than one of these Frost Orbs does. And we don't take a scratch. Of course, now the question is, how do we kill? Just with the occasional lightning orb. Let's just make sure the Awakened one continues to be weakened for a while. The Awakened one. Xaxes. I do want to play the loop. Yeah. Yeah, 16x4 now, we're perfectly blocking. Bird is die. Now I can play my storms. And of course the rest of the powers too. As the Awakened one no longer gains strength per power played in this phase. Goes back on top. We redraw it again. Another cool thing you can do with the Unceasing Top. And then zapping occurred. GG. Even got the Pendib on 9. Not on purpose, mind you. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread could be felt throughout the room. Is this the Heart of the Spire? A run that intentionally took no elites in Act 2, 4 elites in Act 3, and picked Tiny House on purpose. Feels pretty strong, despite everything. We've got very good potions for the endgame here. Capacitor in a jar, essentially, and one last upgrade. Probably going to be on the loop here. Alternatives to Tiny House were the Black Star and the Snekko Eye. I think the cool-headed upgrade's very good as well, although less good with the top now. Let's get loop upped. Interesting choices. Equilibrium letting us retain our hand could be very nice. Reinforced Body could be an interesting way to block, although it does make our Unceasing Top harder to use. Apotheosis is back, although less interesting now. We've gotten most of the important upgrades we needed, and I even pathed away from an elite to get one more. Don't mind a Gambler's Brew so much. What would I remove card-wise? I think Melter can leave. Melter has served its purpose. Meteor Strike could be playable, but it definitely would be awkward. I think I like Equilibrium, card removal. Of the relics, I'll take the Toy Ornithopter, healing us 5 when I use these potions for a little bit of sustain for heart. And remove Melter. So Equilibrium, Melter remove, Toy Ornithopter. Ultimately not using the money from the Tiny House, but that's okay. Feel okay about it. How about a loop? One more loop? I hope that we have enough powers. That's how I feel. Could maybe swap a capacity potion for a focus potion. Nah. See how this goes. Okay, really happy with that equilibrium, holding on to algorithm for turn 2. Shame I didn't grow it a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Can't quite afford Electro. It's fine. I mean, I still want to use it. Not going to try to double this self-repair. I need to get out of this fight as quickly as I can. Next turn could hurt. Oh, good. This looks like a good turn. I can even remove the -1 focus, potentially. Yes, I can. Well, that's nice. Draw that again. Ah! That was bad. Power. Thank you, Claw, for being an attack on this turn. I should have played that Storm earlier in the turn. It's all good. Please just get me out of this fight. Thanks. Is that something I can do for myself, though? Shoot. Actually, wait. Got it. We hologram aggregate, and then we seek for skim, cool-headed. Play the skim, reshuffle the deck. That way aggregate gets a fresh set of cards to draw energy from, so we can get more energy out of the aggregate this turn. I think that's the play. And that'll let me do a lot of things. And that's why aggregate is in the S tier, because even if it's on the bottom of the deck, or if like this is a turn where it's not even remotely close to anything, we can still make a lot of use out of it. We get enough room in hand? Yes. I believe so. Yeah, because I just need to play the beam cell. Draws 4. And then this generates some energy, and I can hologram it and do it again. So I will. Okay. 5 more. Get the heck out of here. Only 62 health, but 72 with the Toy Ornithopter. And make it 74. That should be enough, I have to imagine. With the orange pellets removing vulnerable, with Go for the Eyes applying weak, with no starter cards in the deck. Although Algo on turn 1's a bit awkward. It's a lot of orb slots to work with. Cool, we get biased on turn 1. It means we can't duplicate it, but simply having this in play, making our Frost Orbs worth something, is really, really nice. And I will play a Hello World, just for the additional card each turn. I think it'll be quite worth it. As previously noted, Hello World can make stuff like holograms, like Go for the Eyes, like Frost Orbs, that make it well worth including even this late in the run. Like Claw. We get a hologram. Get a hologram for Genetic Algorithm on this turn. Or for Cool-Headed. Although Holo Algo looking pretty good here. It's not all the block in the world, but it's enough to keep me alive through the first attack cycle, and that should be all that I need. Can use the other hologram to get Echo Form in play, maybe? I don't like playing the Echo and tanking the hit. That could result in dying next turn. I don't think we're going to need to do that with the additional orb slots anyway. Take like 20 here. Okay. And here we've got orange pellets, and we get our Echo Form in play on this turn, even though it's now in my discard pile, because Tiny House randomly upgraded Echo Form. I just want you all to appreciate Tiny House in this moment for its contribution to what I'm about to do. Let's see here. What else am I seeking for? Go for the Eyes and hologram. This becomes a 1/15. NBD. Yes, the storming. Storm the gates. This continues to hurt me, but I'm okay with it. Energy, huh? Okay, our propensity for lightning orbs is costing us a little bit here. I think I want to duplicate double energy. That sends us to a fair bit. Then I can rebound the Cool-Headed and Recursion, if nothing else. That always survives this turn. And half the time I draw the Cool-Headed, and then I play more Cool-Headeds, and then we're fine. So I think this is how I start. I could also zap and then recursion. Either way, this is how I start. Zap, recursion, rebound, Cool-Headed. That should be good. Let me just quickly math to make sure that I don't die. Zap, recursion, rebound, Cool-Headed. I ended with 2 Frost Orbs, so 14 block plus 10. 24 block. Plus 25. No, I will die if I don't draw the Cool-Headed. Well then. That is terrifying. Maybe I just go Cool-Headed recursion then. Leave any thoughts of rebound behind. If I just Cool-Headed recursion, do I live? (24 plus 25 minus 4). No. So there's no world where I live if I don't get this Cool-Headed plus. Actually, that's not quite true. There might be a power that can save me. Buffer would save me. Also. But the fact that the Void is in my hand means I can't do any Unceasing Top nonsense. I think that means I just rebound the Cool-Headed then. And either we do or we don't. But we might be about to die here. Rebounding Cool-Headed does not change the likelihood of what Cool-Headed will draw. It's either a 50-50. We get one of these, 2. We can't draw Cool-Headed with itself. I could put the recursion back on top, and it's not working on a Frost Orb. Okay, yeah, so we just rebound Cool-Headed. I don't think there's any other line here. Didn't think our health situation was going to end up so dire. Would double Cool-Headed at the beginning have been better? Definitely, maybe. I no longer remember what I duplicated this turn. Oh, the double energy? But then I wouldn't have been able to play anything, but maybe it would have been a guaranteed live, so maybe I should have done it. Either way, we do live, so that's nice. Thank goodness I hit that 50-50. Let's just say that. Alright, what are you? Good. Okay, now I need to make sure I'm not dying. 28 plus 19. That's how much? $47 exactly. Okay, so I need to evoke a Frost Orb and then I'll live on 1. Okay. Good luck to me. I think we're okay, though. As long as I never end with a Lightning Orb in front again. Basically. Probably. Definitely wishing I had more stuff I could do. Is this even enough block to survive this turn, actually? Note that Go for the Eyes won't apply Weaken until we strip through the artifact layers, so we gotta be careful about that. Currently we're looking at 37 plus 21, 58 block, 62 incoming damage, so we're only a little short here. I think that means I can aggregate. It's only 2. Minus 2 plus 7, well, plus 5. Some more. Like to do Go for the Eyes, Hollow Go for the Eyes. I don't think I can hold on to the... I think I have to wait for the Electro here. Next turn's gonna be ugly. Oof. Oh, these are the generated Hello World cards. I see. So, what is my intended turn? Go for the Eyes, Hologram. Go for the Eyes. Charge Battery. Currently, we have 35 plus 31 is 65 block. We're in excess. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Jeez, do I want to move my Frost Orb? We're not being attacked next turn. There is a small chance I don't draw the Equilibrium. That would be very sad indeed. Otherwise, I'd actually like to loop this Frost for some bonus damage. I think I need to take the gamble here. That I draw that Equilibrium. Bronze Scales helps a lot. Stone Calendar's gonna chip in. Okay, I do draw the Equilibrium, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I don't think I've been doing enough damage to just try to outright kill it here. So, do I double Hologram and then Equilibrium one time? Or double Equilibrium and then Hologram one time? Lets me hold, Go for the Eyes, which will apply perfectly. And then I can keep the Electro for 2 turns hence, which is when I need it. So I'm going to double Equilibrium here. Follow the Go for the Eyes, just hold that, play the Ball Lightning to get the Frost Orb in front. Stone Calendar chips in, we almost cap damage on this turn. Multi-attack's not even coming yet. Good. Next turn, we're going to double Electrodynamics. That would evoke 10... that would channel 10 Lightning Orbs. So I just need to do as much damage as I can this turn. I think we're there. Feels quite comfortable, in fact. And now, behold the lightning. Go! GG, everybody. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.